Hey guys, Sunrise here, and in today's video I'm going to be explaining sprint resetting in Minecraft PvP. Sprint resetting is essentially just a way to deal more knockback to your opponent, making it easier to combo them. The three main ways I'm going to be talking about are W tapping, block hitting, and S tapping. So let's just get into the video. So let's start out with W tapping. In Minecraft, when you hit something while sprinting, that first hit will generally do a lot of knockback, while these other hits will do a considerably less amount of KV. So what W tapping does is make it so you can deal that same large amount of knockback as your original first hit. You can do this by sprinting, hitting, but then letting go of the W key and quickly pressing it again to keep dealing that same large amount of knockback as the original hit. So moving on to block hitting. Block hitting and W tapping are basically the same thing, or at least they accomplish the same thing. There are some differences though. So like W tapping, when you are releasing your W key after hitting, when block hitting you actually block your sword after you hit. Generally, you want to block your sword right as you hit them or when your opponent turns red. This will allow you to deal that same amount of knockback. Block hitting is actually better in some ways. For instance, when W tapping, releasing W completely stops your movement, while with blocking, you actually retain some of that momentum and keep moving forward. This is helpful in PvP games because you keep moving forward, which means you can combo easier, especially in games that don't utilize speed. There is one disadvantage, and that is aim. Since you have to hit and block with the same hand, it might make it challenging to aim, so just keep that in mind. so moving on to the last and least popular way to sprint reset, and that is S-tapping. S-tapping is very similar to W-tapping and block hitting. As for technique, it isn't all too different from W-tapping, but it is way more effective in my opinion. So what you want to do is start sprinting, and right after you hit, you want to press S and quickly let go. The reason this is better than W-tapping is the fact that you are actually stepping out of your opponent's reach when you're tapping S, making it very difficult for them to hit you and insanely easy for you to get combos. There is one disadvantage to S-tapping, and that is mobility. While S-tapping, it is very hard to strafe, and you will most likely be straight lining people. This wouldn't be a problem if you're efficient at it and don't need to strafe, but for people just starting out, it'll take some getting used to. Alright guys, that's just about it for this video. I hope you guys learned something, and if you have any other tips, please leave them in the comments. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later.